Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this video. My name is Adria Mallol from the University of Augsburg in Germany. And it's my pleasure to be here today on behalf of the technical partners of the sustAGE consortium to present our paper entitled sustAGE 1.0, First Prototype, Use Cases and Usability Evaluation. Current demographics are changing, we are living longer, and the birth rate is dropping. This situation causes the inversion of the demographic pyramid and poses a challenge for companies as their workforce is aging. The aging workforce is explained by two factors. First, fewer younger workers are available, and second, current workers are asked to postpone their retirement. However, an aging workforce comes with several consequences, for instance, an increasing risk for longer dropouts and a potential increment of absenteeism. We envision the use of smart monitoring systems to overcome the challenges posed by the aging workforce, as they could help us establish a reactive working environment. For instance, such systems could allow us to consider the needs and capabilities of each worker individually, develop personalized strategies, and prevent and mitigate health risks proactively. In this direction, this paper introduces the sustAGE system, a person-centered smart solution to support the employment and later retirement of aging workers. sustAGE is developed along three directions. First, improve occupational safety and health by monitoring the workplace conditions and person-centered health information. Second, provide personalized recommendations to improve the physical and mental health of our users and their overall well-being. And third, optimize the workforce productivity, supporting the decision-making processes related to task and job role modifications. One key aspect of sustAGE is that it defines information-rich micro-moments to digitize interactions in the workers' daily lives to accomplish these goals. The sustAGE system is tailored to its use cases. The first use case addresses assembly line work in the manufacturing industry. The sustAGE users in this use case are assembly line workers who perform high repetitive tasks with poor cognitive stimulation and who can suffer from prolonged suboptimal work-related body postures. For this, the sustAGE intervention aims at providing timely recommendations for alternative breaks and task switching. The second use case addresses cargo port operations in the maritime transportation and logistics industry. The sustAGE users in this use case are crane operators and dock workers. Crane operators have a safety-critical job, which requires situational awareness to monitor how far are the dock workers from the crane and the moving containers. For these users, the sustAGE intervention tackles workload mitigation by recommending stretching and cognitive activities. On the other side, dock workers have a physically demanding job with a high exposition to adverse environmental conditions. For these users, the sustAGE intervention aims at providing extra breaks for hydration and recovery. Furthermore, the system implements functionalities to provide alerts for avoiding collisions with a moving crane or pending cargo. The third use case targets all workers outside the work environment from both industries, and the sustAGE intervention includes training activities for maintaining physical and mental fitness. To achieve this goal, the system uses reminders to follow a scheduled training program. This block diagram illustrates the backend architecture of the overall sustAGE system. The system is built on top of an Internet of Things ecosystem, which includes sensors to capture vision, speech, position, wellness, and environmental information. With this ecosystem, we aim to extract workers and context-related information. The system is conceptually divided into 5 layers, which we will summarize in the next slides. The monitoring layer is responsible for processing user-centered information. For this, it contains system components to analyze workers' behavior, to perform sentiment analysis from linguistic information, and extract information related to workers' position, velocity, and timing. The streaming layer is the communication center of the overall system. It distributes the information to the different system components and allows a real-time interaction and information exchange. The personalization layer contains the application logic of sustAGE. Specific components reside in this layer to perform effect recognition, human activity recognition, and for detecting the information-rich micromoments. The recommendation layer includes the components responsible for the timely delivery of the recommendations. The recommendation engine implements rule-based recommendations, which are triggered when the appropriate conditions are met. Furthermore, this component also implements user feedback mechanisms to record user responses to the previous recommendations. This functionality allows the system to consider user responses to past recommendations to determine the current recommendation that will optimize its acceptability. This way, we include users' feedback in the loop. Finally, the interaction layer includes those components in charge of the user-system interaction, specifically the dialog manager, which focuses on the information exchange between the users and the system itself, and the cognitive games platform. Users' interaction with the system takes place through a smartphone and a smartwatch. These two captions illustrated in this slide illustrate the home screens of the customized smartphone and smartwatch apps implemented. The smartphone app on the left-hand side allows users to check the received recommendations, play the cognitive games, record their speech, or retrieve environmental information, to name a few functionalities. The smartwatch app features a digital clock with the current heart rate of the user, which is updated in real time. System recommendations are issued to the users via pop-up messages in their smartphones. The smartwatch uses color-coded representations and specific vibration patterns to convey the priority level of the recommendations received in an effective and working-friendly way. With this strategy, we allow users to filter the information that they receive just by checking the information displayed on their smartwatch. In this paper, we assess the usability of the first prototype, which implements limited functionalities and a subset of the whole catalog of micromoments and their corresponding recommendations. The sample gathered for this evaluation includes 8 workers from the manufacturing industry, with 3 females and 5 male workers with a mean age of 54.8 years old. The sample also includes 15 male users from the transportation and logistics industry with a mean age of 53.5 years old. To assess the system usability, we employ the System Usability Scale, SUS. As it can be seen from the results provided, the workers from the transportation and logistics industry did not detect severe usability issues, as the mean SUS score obtained is above 70. Remember that a SUS score of 70 is considered as the threshold to determine whether the user has encountered usability issues or not. Nevertheless, from the results that we present here, we observe that the workers from the manufacturing industry detected usability issues, as the mean SUS score obtained is below 70. According to the users' feedback after the system evaluation, the main issues detected by the users are concerned to the reception of recommendations that did not match the reality. For instance, some recommendations told the users that they have just arrived at work, although they have arrived at work 2 or 3 hours ago. We also received negative feedback for those recommendations that are issued during break times. The system recommends stretching activities, for instance, for the users to do during breaks. However, instead of doing this physical exercise, workers might just prefer to rest for some time. To conclude my talk, I would like to highlight the importance of system trustworthiness in this kind of companion systems. For instance, it is critical to model the environment accurately to gain users' trust in the system. Moreover, we need to come up with strategies to persuade users on the effectiveness of the system recommendations to improve their overall health state and well-being. Thank you all very much for your attention.